О май гад! О май гад, о май гад. Само јас сум таква копиле. Значи снимах видео од 22 минути, ама заборавих да снимам скрин рекорд. Во ме моментално второ седнување да снимам видео, не, трето. Пред тоа снимах само скрин рекорд, а не сум снимувал камера. Сега дури не ме ни микрофонот од скрин рекордот пушам, што значи уште не скрин рекорд. Сега ме пуштам, добре. Значи сега скрин рекордум. Сега снимме салам видео. Значи салам видео. Океј, не знам што да снимам, пошто веќе две видеа ми се ебаа и сега немаше да снимам, а двете беа многу интересни видеа. Се надевам оти ќе биде уште по-интересно. Само треба да најдеме. Ево може да го гледаме. Значи, читање на последните пораки од нашите изгубени сакани. Као, дали умрели или ги изгубили на некој начин, не знам, ама ќе видиме.
He does everything to get us to college.
It's not a normal school.
All that I care about is winning.
Сега ќе видиме зашо станува збор.
Do you have any texts from a loved one that passed away?
Сега не е јасно. Пораки од тие што умреле. Последни пораки од тие што као многу ги сакале, а за жал починале.
I do.
Yeah. Your best friend, his name is Angel. He passed away in 2019.
What?
Your best friend, his name is Angel. He passed away in
Хеј, ама тоа хи као кажа, хеј. Ко ти ај, мисли се че викам как ти умре.
2019.
What's your favorite memory of him?
Oh, there's a lot. So the first time we went to a concert, and it was like our first time, like trying to buy alcohol. That's where like I realized like okay, like yeah, this guy's gonna be like my partner where we're gonna get into a lot of trouble. He texted me saying the doctor told him that he had leukemia. That's where he sent me like his last text. I know this is random, but if anything happens to me, like if I die, I just want you to know that you've always been my best friend, and if anything happens to me, do me a favor and watch out for Allison and Teresa for me. We never like had like all this like bromance, like oh I love you bro, this and that. I did realize like oh shoot, like this is happening. And then I said, don't say that yet. Say that in the next 50 years. That was it. That was my last message to him.
О мај гад, значи типот умрел од леукемија, ама му кажал ако нешто ми се деси, грижиш се за као тие не разбрах кои се и во кажал као не ми кажи сега кажем за 50 години и таа била последната порака. Жално. Не мислам као сварно е жално да ти ама ако сум таква копиле у фацата да се смеам на се, сварно не е убаво, пошто сепак као биле најблискиот умрел да ти ма разбираш и веќе не е тука, го сакал, небитно дали мој другар, женска, дечко, умрел, ма разбираш.
He was passed out. I was drawing something on his neck.
Ма.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm tearless. I've cried so many times. I don't think I can cry anymore.
Шо ќе плакаш да там претрпел си веќе, не те тоа се помирил си uz тоа и тоа е тоа.
Blue Roxy Scott. She's my best friend, and she passed away in 2020 from cystic fibrosis.
Не знам што е тоа.
For her whole life, I've known that she wasn't going to live very long. So the text messages are just me talking to her like I would talk to her any other day. So on September 18th, I said, hey, do you have any idea how I make skinny jeans cool? And she goes, maybe a cute belt with a big shirt tucked in the front. And I go, wow, that was some good advice. I didn't expect that. And she just said, LOL. And then I texted her, hi, I love you, you're a rock star. You got this. And she never responded. I feel connected to her all the time, but especially...
Океј, значи, кога ќе чувам као, пошто јас сум емотивен, и кога ќе чувам као she never respond to that, или he never respond, или he passed away, или бла бла бла, одман ми е тешко, бат. Не знам како да викам, одман ми е тешко.
That always makes me feel connected to her anytime I'm at the beach or just rewatching videos. That was just at the beginning her saying like that she loves me. She wasn't very like open about those sort of things, so to like have her voice on video saying that she loves me is like super special.
So today I'm talking about my friend Angie.
We met at the top of 2019 and right away we vibed. My favorite memory with Angie was actually at my 20th birthday party at the
What? Ти имаш 20 и аз имам 20. Погледам аз колко съм млад, колко она стара за 20 години. Мислам, окей, не е да се фалям от сум аз. Ама она не изгледа на 20. 20 изгледа на 22-3.
end of the party, she went up to
23.
me and she was just like, "Thank you so much for inviting me. Like, I'm so glad I came." She really needed that and everything, and I was really glad to like bring some like light and life into her. So yeah, the last couple ones. So first she wished me happy birthday. She was like, "Enjoy yourself fully," and I was like, "Thanks, and miss you. Come through tonight." And she's like, "I can get out of work at 8. You think I can still slide?" And I was like, "Hell yeah! Like, you'll probably just miss the food, but that's all." And she was like, "Sounds good," and that was the last message I had from her. So it wasn't until my second day of my last semester at Santana that our mutual friend Candice goes up to me and she goes, "Did you hear about Angie?" She was like, "Angie passed away." And it was really hard because she told me February 12th, 2020, and Angie had passed away January 12th, 2020. So, like, I didn't get to go to her funeral. I didn't get any type of closure. But I had a lot of film rolls from my birthday party. And so I was like, I need to develop all of them. I need to develop for them now.
Не кажа, уча умре, ама окей.
This is Angie. This is my favorite picture of her. I took a picture and I just like think of like the last thing she said to me, and I think of like just how happy she was, and it's just really nice to like be a light like that in other people's lives.
My dad was a very intense, kind of like big personality, vivacious type of person. He dealt with a lot of anger issues. A lot of that stemmed from the childhood that he had to endure growing up. He would try to reach out to me.
Иначе, извинете, што не лафам многу, као што не реагирам бурно или било как, пошто јас, например, кога гледам такви работи, сакам да сватам што се дешава и сам да си гледам. Така да не бркам секој пат мабет да правам за ем вас да не вас замарам со моите лафејна, ем заедно да сватам што се дешава.
A lot, and I didn't really want to talk to him, but the last time he reached out, I was like, I'm going to assert myself and I'm not going to text back until I want to. And that was a few days before he passed. He said, I know you're probably busy, but just wanted to say hi and I love you. And then he said, why you no say love you, Dad, with like a crying emoji. And I said, I love you too. Sometimes when I get messages before meetings or read them right when I wake up, I forget to respond. And then in the morning he said, love you and have a less stressful day, Pumpkins, which was a nickname he called me, with some emojis, and said, love you too. I'm hoping it's less stress. And then he said, my buddy had me covered for 3 days. Beer emoji, thumbs up, laughing emoji, and I'd send a pot leaf, but I don't have that emoji. And I said, LOL, sadly. And then that was it. Just like benign. But it's weird that the last thing I ever said to him was the word sadly. Yeah, it's just weird.
Фак. Најлошо е кога се расправиш с твоите родители као и мислам, не оти јас не се расправам, сите се расправаме со родителите и тоа увелико се карме, не дај Боже в некој фамилии ќе тек може паѓа, не знам. Океј, не требаше се смеам на ова. Али најлошо е тоа што треба повеќе време да поминеме с нив, а не да се карме заради тоа што еден ден сите ќе умреме. Така да многу ќе ни бие жал као зашо се карах, зашо тоа, али јеби го, в моментот си нервозен и не мислиш на тоа и плюс као, јас не се замарам. Да, не се замариш, ама кога ќе дојде време ќе се замариш.
I have a text from my brother who passed away. I've known him since I was like 4. We always called each other like, he's my brother, like, but he's not biological. He went missing. His mom called me and said that they couldn't find him. They didn't know where he was. He wasn't answering his phone. I had to drive around LA looking for him. Eventually found him in Santa Monica, and then he was like expressing that he was thinking about committing suicide. So I took him home and I was checking up on him as much as I could. And then the next day he went missing again. We found him. He had walked a little bit. Like he wasn't really talking to me anymore. So I was like, okay, like we need to take you to the hospital and figure out what's going on. I got a text from him and he was just like, hey, James, are you here? I was just like, yeah, I'm here. We're all here for you. Like, what's going on? minutes later, I got a call from one of his friends saying that he jumped off the building and he killed himself. And his phone was on him. And I never got a response to the text I sent him. I don't know. Sometimes I forget, like, that he's not here. Like, I'll have a dream and then it'll feel real. And then the next day I'll, like, go to text him and then I'll be like, wait, I can't.
Oh, fuck. И ке паднах дори. И ке паднах дори. Окей, столот го прекрших, треб да усменам, небитно. Многу е лошо кога ќе изгубиш другар. Многу. Поготово да ти е фул близок другар. Наискрено ви кажам, ама да си фул преврзан за него као. Или без разлика шо и да ти е, да си преврзан за него е фул лошо. Јас маче имах и умре мачето и мислах оти срцето ќе ми се распрснеш. А не па жив човек као, мислам, окей, мачето не е умрно. Мислам, беше умрно. Окей, да не се сватме грешка, сам да ти кажам за луѓе. Као, не знам, јас како што сум емотивен, јас ви викам за едно маче се распрснах, не па човек, не дај Боже да изгубим, што многу ми значи. Не знам што попрво ќе направам. Можда и јас в таа секунда да ми штрекне нешто и јас да, не дај Боже, било што да направам. Пошто јас имам размислено на таа тема и среќа сум тука. Ама да не лавме сега за тоа, не сме за тоа тука.
So I met Vincent Nava in my freshman year. As a person, he was just so outgoing. He never cool guyed anybody. Like, he was the same person to everybody. My favorite memory of him is probably the last day I had with him, because I think I cherished it the most, because I didn't get to see him after that. We went to my friend's house. We were all getting together, just friends. There's actually a couple pictures from the days before from another party, and I sent them to him. And he was like, my family, I love you. And I was like, I love you more. He was like, where you at? And I was like, shit, my bad, boo. I was like, literally, with my whole family came through. I'm at my crib. I'm gonna get ready right now and head over. Pull up. And then he was like, for sure, on my way, sexy. And then I just gave him the hard eyes. It was just like literally the last day I got to see him. And the next day he drove to LA, and then he swerved, and then he hit a back of an 18-wheeler, and he was in a coma for a couple of days, and he just never made it out. I just cherish those like last moments that I had with him, and I always have him on my chain all the time, and I wear him every single day. I don't ever take this off right here.
So I'm talking about my dad today.
Ултажно. Не можам да лафам, имам грудко в грлото. Буквално сум без збора, немам што да кажам. Што ќе коментирам? Нема што да кажам.
Last year, last March, he had terminal cancer. He and I were probably a lot similar than I like to admit. He was a professor, he taught art, but the last text exchange that we have, I was on my way to go visit one of my best friends. He texted me right before I got on the plane. Love you. Have a great trip. Learn from the world with others dear to you. Your Pop. And then I said, landed. When he got sick, it changed how he looked. And so I don't really have very many pictures of him during that season, just because he looked really sick. And so I have some pictures of us when I was little. That's me when I was little. And that's my dad. I recorded his voice a lot, so I have a lot of his voice.
Phyllis, this is Pop. I'm just calling to see if you got there okay.
That's it. I think that's the thing I missed.
Нема што да се нервирам, си ги издех ноктите. Ги осекам как са луѓето и буквално ме е многу жал за нив. Искрено ви кажам, многу ме е жал. И без разлика дали имате стари или млади родители, сакајте ги поради тоа што касно ќе биде ден, ќе сакајте, најискрено ви кажам.
Is having someone to come home to. Just a little voicemail to check in and see how I'm doing.
Is there anything that you would want to say to her?
I would just say that I miss her. I miss you so much.
one thing that comes to mind is say, let's have a beer. I like to have one more beer with him.
I just miss you, and I hope that you feel better. I hope that you don't have like that stress of your body anymore.
I'm glad that I got to show you that I loved you and that you knew that.
I miss you, and I love you very much. And I hope that you're doing well wherever you are, and I hope you're happy.
Dealing with somebody that passed away close to you is a rock of emotions, and it doesn't hit everybody the same. And you know, sometimes I'm just driving in my car and I'll be crying, and like it would just hit me, cause like I realize that I really can't see my best friend again. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just feel the emotions and go through it. And I would definitely talk to people about it.
Focus on the community you have around you because so many people love you. And I think it's just about the little ways that you preserve them and like you keep them in your memory. I think you just have to continue to live for them. Really bad days.